Welcome to all of you. It's a problem on sale of partnership. Following is a balance sheet of A, B and C who share PL in the ratio of 2 to 1. We have in the liability side trade creditors, reserve fund, capital accounts of A, B and C, land and building, plant and machinery, investment, trade debtors and cash. The firm was sold to a private limited company for 17,50,000. The company took all the assets except debtor and investment and assumed liabilities. A is to take over 60% debtors at 70% and B to take over the balance of debtor at 75%. The investments were taken over by B at 2% less than its book value. Realization expenses amounted to Rs 10,000 borne by A and C equally. The purchase consideration was settled by issue of equity shares at face value. Prepare ledger accounts in the books of the firm. Following is a balance sheet of A, B and C who share PL in the ratio of 2:2:1. It's called 2/5, 2/5, 1/5. We have the trade creditors transferred to credit side of realization account. Reserve fund distribute to all partners in old ratio. So reserve fund to be distributed to all partners in old ratio. 1,00,000 RF ಅನ್ನು ಪಾಲುಗಾರರಿಗೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ, ಸಿ, ಎ, ಬಿ and C is called ಬಂಡವಾಳ. Take it in capital account as by balance brought down. Asset side we have land and building, plant and machinery, investments, trade debtors. All these four assets to be transferred to realization account. And cash is also taken over by the company. So all 5 assets to be transferred to realization account in the debit side. The firm was sold to a private limited company. So ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 17,50,000. So the firm is sold to a private limited company for 17,50,000. So 17,50,000 ಬಂದು PC. It's called the purchase consideration ಬಂದು 17,50,000. So PC is given in the question. No need to calculate. PC ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರೇ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The company took all assets except debtor and investment and assumed liabilities. ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಆಸ್ತಿನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಲೈಬಿಲಿಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, all other assets are taken over. Land and building taken over, plant and machinery taken over, cash is taken over, including liabilities credit are also taken over. Now 2 assets are not taken over by the company. That's debtors and debtors and investments. A to take over 60% debtors at 70%, B to take over the balance of debtors at 75%. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಬಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಅವರು ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನು 2 ಭಾಗ ಮಾಡಿ 60% ಎ ತಗೊಂಡ, 40% ಬಿ ತಗೊಂಡ. ಸೊ ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು 6 ಲಕ್ಷ. 6 ಲಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ 60% ಎ ತಗೊಂಡ 3,60,000 ಮತ್ತೆ ಉಳಿದ ಬಾಕಿ 40% ಬಿ ತಗೊಂಡ, 60% ಎ ತಗೊಂಡ, ಉಳಿದ 40% ಬಿ ತಗೊಂಡ. ಸೊ total debtor is 6 lakh. Out of 6 lakh, 60% is taken by A. So 6 lakh into 60%, you get 3,60,000. But 3,60,000 is not taken at 3,60,000. 3,60,000 is taken over at 70%. That is, he is taking 10% more, 30% less. So A takes over 60% of debtor, 3,60,000, not at its full value, but at 30% less. He takes at 70%. So you get 2,52,000. And B takes over the balance debtor. Balance andre 40%, 40%. 60% A takes, 40% B takes. Balance 40%. So 6 lakh into 40%, you get 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is not taken at 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is taken over at 75%. That is, B is taking over at 25% less. So B takes over 2,40,000 debtor at 1,80,000. Next, investments were taken over by B at 2% less than its book value. That is 98% is taken over by B. Realization expenses amounted to 10,000, borne by A and C equally. That means 5,000 A pay, 5,000 C pay. The purchase consideration was settled by issue of equity shares of the face value. So entire PC 17,50,000 is paid by equity share, wholly equity share. No partly cash, no partly debentures. It is wholly in the form of shares. So let us look into the calculations. This is a detailed aspects of the calculations. What does this calculation says? Total debtor is 6 lakh. I repeat, total debtor is 6 lakh. 60% A takes. 60% A takes. Then 40% B takes. So 60% A ತಗೊಂಡ, ಉಳಿದ 40% B ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. 6 lakh into 60% is 3,60,000. So A took 3,60,000 debtor, B took 2,40,000 debtor. 3,60,000 is taken at 70%. So A took debtor 3,60,000 at 2,52,000. A ಬಂದು 3,60,000 ಡೆಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನು 70% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅವನು ತಗೊಂಡಿರುವಂತ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2,52,000. B took 40% debtor, that is 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is not taken over at 2,40,000. It is taken over at 25% less. It is taken over at 75%. Therefore, B takes over debtor 1,80,000. This is realization account. Step 1. Transfer all assets from balance sheet to debit side. So transfer land and building, transfer plant and machine, transfer investment, transfer debtors and transfer cash. All 5 assets are transferred from the balance sheet to debit side of realization account. Transfer only one liability we have. That liability is called creditors. So creditors are not taken over by the company. Creditors are taken over by the company. So transfer the creditors from the liability side of the balance sheet to the credit side of realization account. So creditors are taken over by the company. Next we take purchase consideration, that's called PC. Credit side 17,50,000. Then A took debtor 2,52,000. Then B took debtor 1,80,000. E took investment at 4,99,800. How you got 4,99,800? Investment book value 5,10,000 into 98%. It takes 2% less. Then total value of B taking over the asset is 6,79,800. So we have debit side to A and C. Realization expenses paid by A and paid by C. It's 10,000. So A pays 5,000, C pays 5,000. Then total realization profit, it's 71,800. Distribute 2:1. So A gets 28,720, B gets 28,720, C gets 14,360. Capital account, by balance brought down, bring the capital balance of ABC. Number 2, distribute the reserve fund to ABC in 2:2:1. Number 3, distribute the realization profit to A, B and C. Number 4, we have realization expenses. A paid 5,000, C paid 5,000. B did not pay, so B column is dash. Debit side you write to realization. A took over debtors 2,72,000. I repeat, A took debtors at 2,52,000. Next, B took debtor and investments at 6,79,800. So B took two assets. He took debtor, he took investments. So investments are taken over, debtor is taken over by B. Total value is 6,79,800. The differencing answer will be equity shares given to A, B and C. Final settlement is not made by cash. Final settlement is made by equity shares. Purchasing company account. Debit side you write to realization account. And this realization is called PC. 17,50,000 ಬಂದು realization account credit ಕಡೆ record ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ credit, ಇಲ್ಲಿ debit. So it comes in credit side of realization account. Here it comes in debit side of purchasing company account. Next, equity shares. The entire PC is paid in the form of equity shares, 17,50,000. Equity shares, we receive entire PC in the form of equity shares. So 17,50,000. That we distribute to A, B, C, the final settlement. A gets 8,21,720. B gets 3,88,920. C gets 5,39,360. Thank you.